After $1 million plus stake, Caitlin Clark receives a huge privilege as unrivaled hope to land WNBA starlet. Caitlin Clark's effect has been very much felt this rookie season. While her on-court brilliance resulted in sold-out arenas, just the plain sight of her at an Indianapolis Colts game recently gave the team's social media a noticeable boost. With her impact so evident, the 3x3 Unrivaled League is determined to bring Clark on board, despite her plans to take a break from the court. Their recent expansion and the league's president only assert their willingness to sign the ROTUI. When Nafisa Collier and Breanna Stewart launched their new league, they initially planned for 30 roster spots. Recently, they celebrated their 30th signing with none other than Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark's Fever teammate. But just as everyone thought rosters were locked in, the league revealed a surprise twist, expanding to 36 spots, which might have come to give Caitlin Clark more time away from the court and then decide about shaking hands with Unrivaled. Alex Basil, president of the Unrivaled League and Collier's husband, clearly mentioned, "We're always going to have a roster spot for Caitlin Clark. We're not applying a full court press the way people think. We are letting her decompress from basketball. She knows that we have a spot for her when she's ready." Behind the scenes, sources revealed that Clark and Unrivaled have even engaged in high-level conversations about her possibly joining the up-and-coming 3-on-3 league. The Fever Guard has already been a major force in boosting WNBA viewership, and undoubtedly Unrivaled doesn't want to pass up a chance to bring the Des Moines native on board. The league's adjustments give her the flexibility to consider joining when the time feels right. Meanwhile, Collier explained the league's recent expansion, stating it was due to outperforming financial projections. "We're able to do this because we outperformed our financial projections, and so now we get to do something that we wanted to do in the future, which is give more people spots in Unrivaled," stated the Minnesota Lynx star. Well, this advancement comes just days after Clark received a lucrative contract offer from the 3x3 League. Rumor has it that Caitlin Clark's contract offer with Unrivaled could only be described as messy-like, and it's easy to see why. She's reportedly looking at a $1 million base salary, plus an equity stake in the league, a rewarding bonus structure, and a slice of revenue from media rights. With TNT now partnering with Unrivaled, Clark stands to pull in a major payday, making this offer one for the history books. However, true to her off-season plans, Clark has remained quiet on any potential Unrivaled move, choosing instead to focus on quality time with family and friends. She's been spending her days on the golf course, cheering on her boyfriend, Connor McCaffrey, and gearing up for an upcoming Pro-Am event in November. Maybe play some golf. "That's what I'm going to do until it becomes too cold in Indiana. I'll become a professional golfer," the Fever number 22 stated earlier. Nevertheless, she now has some close friends and familiar faces joining the Unrivaled League, enough to potentially sway her plans. Her college best friend, Kate Martin, has signed on, along with Indiana Fever teammates Lexi Hull and Aaliyah Boston. With Clark and Hull spending time together on the golf course lately, this mix of familiar support, combined with Unrivaled's expansion to allow more time for Clark to consider, might just be enough to inspire her to join, giving Nafisa Collier and the league a reason to celebrate.